Guten Morgen, guten Abend, guten Mittag. My name is Rico Rexia, and welcome to another episode of That Esports channel. I'm trying. I have told I'm going to do this weekly, but I'm doing it monthly, and I'm not happy with myself. So, welcome back. It's been a while. So, the new year, a lot of things have happened. We've gone through the roadmap of BGIS. There'll be a video coming out which I recorded long back, a while back, about about what if BGMI has franchising. So once that goes out, I'll link it to this video as well. But getting into today's video, it is all about Godlike Esports. Now, Godlike Esports has done the impossible. So in the recent Pokemon Unite Asia Champions League, which if you don't know, which I've covered in the past, I'll again have another link to it. That is like a franchisee league within India for Pokemon Unite. There'll be one team. There are like eight invited teams, and one team is selected, and they go to Japan to represent India. It is like, if I take an example, it is like the IPL of this, and the winner of the IPL goes to the Champions League. Like if you remember the CLT20, which was there in Australia, and like Big Bash League and all the leagues, this will be a very fun thing. But yeah, ensure the Pokemon Unite version of it, and Godlike Esports has done the impossible. Now I get it, and I'm going to say this in a way of like, hey, this channel is all about education, awareness. Obviously, there'll be a little bit of banter, but this video actually has to be commenting Godlike because it's incredible what they have done, and we're going to go through their journey, but how Godlike Esports has done the impossible. So let's get into this. So quickly, as we take a look over here, Godlike Esports has, how do I put it, in a very nice way, they have taken part over here. So if people don't know what happened, there was a 7 day circuit. The tournament went on for 7 days. If you have a look over here, we have all the 7 days where standings happened. And you could see, like, based on the days, they all teams played a tournament, mini bracket tournament, best of threes, which were there, and the winner gets certain amount of points. Each team, based on their placement, gets a certain amount of points, and this went on for a while. Like if you can see from here, it started from November and it got over today. Due to the playoffs, so it was like from November, December, January end. So as you can see here, day 4, day 5, day 6. Now, if you notice one thing, there was one team who dominated and that was Revenant X1. As you can see, they won day 7, day 6, day 5, they didn't do that well. They lost. Day 4, they again didn't do that well. Day 3, they again won. Day 2, they didn't win. And day 2, they won. They won. So they won 4 in a row. And as you can see the table right here, this was a table at the end of day 7 where Xbox was in the lead. As you can see over here, they won day 1, they won day 3, they won day 6, they won day 7. Second place, Global Esports. They won day 2, they won day 5 and they were consistent. Then comes SC12, Reckoning, God's Reign, True Rippers, Godlike, and Marcos Gaming. Now, what is the rule? So the tournament had a structure which was very interesting for the playoffs, where it was like the teams based on their ranking, as we saw right here, will be taken into positions higher. This is similar to what you see in the LCK in League of Legends, where imagine you've got 8 teams, and the higher position you finish on the table, the less games you need to play. So it came to a point where Revenant was given an opportunity to reach to the top. That means the Revenant came first, so they will be given the first spot. So they were directly in the grand finals. Whereas because Marcos and Godlike were 8th and 7th, they were in the bottom. And well, the rest is history because what happens next is something incredible. Because as you can take a look over here, which I am just going to show you right away, Godlike Esports does the impossible. They win the entire tournament. As you can see right here, they started from the first game. They played every single match today. The team went on a outlandish win streak, or what do you call, run of form, but this was incredible to watch. Mentality Monsters is the right name, and I'm so sorry if I'm sweating. It's just a bit hot here. Mentality Monsters. As you can see right here, the first game against Marcos, they won 2-0, and it was quite a dominating one. The second one, not so much, but if you have the likes of Hoop and Blasters, you don't need to worry, like, honestly speaking. In the second game, it was a bit close affair. They actually won the first map, but then went down to a dominating loss, and this could have meant, like, this could break the mental of any team if you go down like by 600 points, like around 570 points, if you want to be exact. When the third game, it was a close affair, but God, like, just make sure, like, you know what, we're going to get through. Then against God's Reign, they lose the first map. But guess what? Map 2 and 3, they come back. They complete a reverse sweep. At this point, they've already played, if you calculate, 8 matches. 8 matches are in the day. Next, we go into Reckoning, and guess what? Against Reckoning, again they go down. And this was a destructive loss. Look, it's over like 600 points. And this was a one-sided effect completely. But guess what? Godlike again comes up, and they come up again. And guess what? Now, after 11 games, they're in round four. So they get to the quarterfinal and they fail so face Soul Esports. But this is where Godlike faces their biggest loss in the tournament, which is a 2020 to 59. That is a landslide. But guess what? They recover. They win the second map and they again complete another reverse sweep. It's like Godlike knew what they were doing. It's like every time they went down, they became mentality monsters of like, yeah, you know what? We're going down, but it doesn't matter. We know we can win. And guess what? You continue from there and then the semifinals. And who do they face? Global Esports. Global Esports, interesting game because guess what? Godlike again don't go down. They instead win the first game, a bit uncomfortable, but then God like Global Esports gets it and they go to map. And then we have the grand final, which is against Godlike and Team Xbox. And well, we already know the banter between these two organizations. And when I say banter, you know what I mean. It's there. But yeah, a final which everybody anticipated to see. And how did it go? Godlike again won. I don't know how they stopped the reverse sweep and they won it. Now, what does this mean for Godlike? Well, they're first place, so congratulations, and they qualify for the international or the Asian tournament. And they win $16,000. Now, $16,000 for somebody who doesn't know how much money that is, $16,000 is around after you catch 10 lakhs, like 10 lakh, if you take 80, actually 85 would be the right amount. You know what? I'll just calculate right now. I thought my math is good enough, but then I realized that I want to make you all like a little bit more factual. So I'm just going to do 86,000 into 86. So 16,000 into 86 is 1 lakh, is 13 lakh 76,000. 13 lakh rupees they won from this tournament, which is a huge deal. So 13 lakhs. And then if you get this amount, you divide it by 30, which is TDS, into, no, divided by 100 into 30, you get 4.2 lakhs. So origin amount, you catch about like 8 lakhs. Like Godlike through this tournament has made 8 lakh rupees, like just coming. Now, fair dues to them because they have won the tournament, so congratulations to them. Now, what does this mean? Godlike Esports will now go into the finals. Now, this is going to be very interesting because right now, other regions have certain teams confirmed. As you can see over here, we've got Alter Ego from the SEA League. We've got Paper Rex, who are known like for their Valorant team, and surprisingly, they are one of the few teams who have a Valorant team and Pokemon Unity team. That's the only two esports that did. You see, Godlike Esports, Luminosity, and there are teams for China. But it's not over yet because as you can see over here, there's an India Winter Open. Now, what does that mean? Well, it simply means we're going to reach a point where there's going to be a winter open, like we had stated, and that is an open for all. This tournament was invite only, and now we're going to have open for all. So at the end of this, I would like to say congratulations to Godlike Esports for doing the impossible. Like genuinely speaking, incredible effort. Like genuinely incredible effort. I'm just calculating. So they faced 2, 5, 8, 11, 11, 14, 17, 20. They played 20 games and they won like 20 rounds. And it's incredible that normally playing 20 rounds as a fan is fine. But when you play 20 rounds as a player of high octane tier or the highest level of any game competitively and you win, and that too you have like reverse sweeps after reverse sweeps, even after having a match where you go like 10 1020 against your 1020 to 58 against your biggest rivals and you still win the series. Mentality monsters, that's all I've got to say. And so that makes you beg the question, is Godlike Esports the biggest esports organization or the most reputed esports organization in India? That is an answer that I'll answer in the next video or like in a coming video because I really want to get through this. And being honest, I'm going to give you Godlike do have a good shout. And there's a lot of reasons behind it. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Do take care, do be safe, and if you like it, if you like this video, do like it. If you like whatever's happening over here, do let us know your feedback. And yeah, take care, be safe, and yep, I'll see you in the next video. So bye bye. Wow. Oh god damn it. Bye.